All right, I think I'm on. Oh, goodness. Well, the Fed met today and they raised the interest rates. This is not the mortgage rates, but the mortgage rates are directly affected by it. The mortgage rates watch and follow the Fed rate very closely, as does pretty much any type of investment, lending, any type of thing like that is kind of watching that Fed rate. And so the Fed did meet and they agreed to raise the rates, and so that's affecting the market. And so our rates did go up, and it's a doozy. They went up quite a bit, but I still think they're pretty low. But this is a huge, huge jump for them. Hi, hello. I'm Ryan Lee with Planet Cheapskate, and I wanted to pop on here. I do a weekly home loan rate update going into the weekend on Fridays. And so if you haven't yet, subscribe and join so you can stay updated on the home loan interest rate. I also do a housing market update on Mondays just to kind of read those numbers. But that's that. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, because we're going to take this thing all the way to the moon. We're going to create a community where we can help each other out through this very, very stressful time. So, rates kind of went up a little bit, and it's pretty shocking. I mean, it's a huge jump. I'm used to them kind of trickling up a little bit, but this was a huge jump. Now, I want to explain something about my rates. These are not rates that you can jump in and go to a bank, go to a credit union and say, hey, give me this rate that Ryan's talking about. No, I make 50 of the most competitively priced banks compete to show us their best rate. And then what I do is I take the one that's offering the best and I show it to you on this video. So I guess we'll jump right in without further ado. We'll jump right into these rates. Conventional 5.625, and that's with an APR of 5.896. FHA is at 4.75 with an APR of 5.75. VA is at 4.875 with an APR of 5.074, and USDA is at 5% with an APR of 5.444. So conventional jumped up 0.5%. That's huge. That's a massive jump. FHA jumped up over a third at 0.375. VA jumped up over a third at 3.75, and USDA jumped up a half. So huge, huge jumps based on the news from the Fed. And then I also think that there was maybe a consumer price index report that came in pretty bad. I seen an article just yesterday that said that our inflation is the highest it's been since 1981, which, that was pretty high inflation back there in the late 70s and the 80s. So, but the Fed, by raising the rates, are doing what they can to stave off the inflation. They have a lot of different avenues to that. And I'm going to be creating a series talking about the potential for the housing market, what the statistics are showing. And so be sure to tune into that. I'm working on that now. I'm writing it up, and then I'm going to be releasing it into a series. So, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer. If you haven't locked yet, you may want to lock, because I think these rates are probably even going to be, going up more based on some of the news that's coming down the pike. So, other than that, I hope everybody has a happy and safe weekend. I'm headed to the River Festival, which is an annual festival that we have here in my hometown, where they bring in a lot of artists and a lot of fair food, stuff like that, and just good times spent with family and friends. So other than that, I don't think I have anything. It's kind of a quick little update here. It looks like we're about 418. So if you need anything, I want to invite you to follow my Instagram down below. It's a little behind the scenes part of my life. So if you want to follow me on there, you're going to get a little bit of behind the scenes. I might take some pictures of the Riverfest or just different things going on. Me and Denise are always doing things. I don't really watch too much TV unless I'm watching YouTube to learn something. But I'm usually trying to get out and about around the city and do stuff and see different events going on. So follow that if you haven't yet. Other than that, everybody have a happy and safe weekend. I will see you on Monday for our housing market update. Okay? Take care.